The Snipes is on the line right now.
3,
So
2,
we are starting.
1,
We haven't seen this map yet. Updated background. It looks beautiful. This is Mishima, right? Mishima Dojo?
Yeah, Mishima Dojo.
And this is one of the maps that I was talking about earlier. I mean, we saw it literally first interaction. Rage hitting with the end lights. Okay, back to what I was saying. First interaction, these platforms are amazing for Spear. Spear has a great time using its D-Light to, basically jump with the hitbox from platform to platform. So we will see if he's going to be hitting that. Rage is just going for a bunch of sword end lights, showing how good Sword is in neutral. I mean, look at this. It's one of Sword's best moves. You just spot dodge end light, and it's not spot dodgeable, by the way. Count how many end lights Rage has hit against Snipes. He says he has the best Scythe, but maybe he has the best Sword too?
Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's just trying to, warm up a little bit on the Sword, because last game we watched Rage and it was a bit of a weak point for him on that Sword, especially against somebody as good as Berserk was. And this is, this is quite a little bit of a, you could call it a small org battle, because so far Rage has beaten one SIB member already in Berserk, and now he's onto another one. Snipes doing major damage, getting a really good Scythe read off the rip. Snipes not able to find anything, not even footing on the stage. There we go,
Finally got his weapon. But, he gets his weapon, but he's already halfway through his stock. So, you gotta be better at playing your neutral like that. Rage is going back to the Sword. We're gonna see how many end lights it takes to kill Snipes right now. I don't know how many, but, he's hitting the GC side light.
There we go.
Rage not being hit by any sort of full combo, missing the Sig, and so he's going to be punished by the Sair, and another Sair is going to take him out. That is it. Rage is, wow, 2 stocks right now above Snipes. He seriously just needs to, to tee up, but it is game 1, so, this could go to 5, this could stay at 3 even, depending on how it goes. Right, either way, Snipes,
it could be a situation where we have a little bit of a 3-1. Snipes could turn it around and just, kind of have Rage, have this be his only game where he won, because we've seen it before. We've watched it happen before in game. A player on Zero in specific has a great game, and that's all they wrote for the entire tournament. And right now, Snipes may be making sure that's a possibility, getting a bunch of good damage, putting him into the orange on that Zero, and the Sword is back out and ready and rearing. Throwing their weapon, very interesting, going off stage, losing stage control. Like right
keep in
now,
mind, 2 stocks have been taken with Sword from Rage.
Yeah.
He has only used Sword. Seems to be, a really decent Sword player. We saw a lot of Scythe earlier, but maybe he's keeping some tech for later. Canceling the GC D-Sig. We saw him doing that. I remember we saw Snipes, he got 3-1 by Zeri because he kept doing the GC D-Sig center stage, and it took him out again. I don't know what sort of muscle memory that is, if he's used to fighting golds, or I don't know, maybe ranked isn't as demonic for him or something, but
maybe.
We're going back to Mishima, and he is switching to the Moonin. I mean, okay, this is a legend where you can just randomly GC D-Sig. So
yeah, this is true.
It's not as punishable. Yeah, it's not as punishable as Mirage, where she keeps kind of the hitbox really tight to her, and it's more of like a, stack punish. So we'll see if he's able to pull this out, but Rage, 1 game right now over Snipes.
I mean, like, right now, the Bird, not doing too much damage, having about as similar a start to last game, but if you guys do remember, in that Berserk match, the first time Berserk almost completely took Rage out was on Moonin, was on that bow. And if Sprite can play that that Moonin and that bow as well as Berserk did, because again, they are org members, they are org mates, maybe he taught him a thing or two, he may be able to take the game. And right now you can see it because damage is completely even.
GC
There goes that GC D-Sig getting punished for it though, unfortunately. Not able to find the damage, but pushing Rage back and turning it around is Rage, because Scythe reversed there, ladies and gentlemen.
I believe that Snipes has only hit one of those GC D-Sig center stage. And it was on the Mirage in his first game on stream. I'm excited to see him go for it. I'm hoping it works out for him. Oh, barely Sword just destroying the side Sig, and Wow, I think he sared towards the stage or something. Maybe meant to nair or something as a last ditch effort. I cannot speak. But Rage going to take him out with that sword ground pound. But he is on red. He is super red. He's getting a nice combo in white. Only works in white. Not going to be taken out the top yet.
Not enough KO power on that bow. Somehow the weapon still like in the light of day, still not KOing. There's
any other Sair.
There we
go.
There you go.
Reverse Dare is going to take out. I will not say bow Sair is good for setups, but not necessarily good for KOing unless you are already under the stage. Bow has great aerials, but is almost like Scythe in that regard, where the aerials are good on stage, but where they shine is really off stage.
This is true. They get you a lot of major damage and they put people into places where you'd like them to be, setting you up for a lot of very good attack follow-ups. Oh,
there we go.
God, hitting it. He finally hit it. Let's go. Getting another one in the game. And I mean, like, he's keeping the game close. He is not behind that far. There we go.
Oh, he dodged the ground pound and went for his own, and bow ground pound actually does take out really early. It KOs, you know, basically in like Daffodil.
My brother in Christ said Daffodil. You know what? You got it, bro. I'm not even gonna bug you. You got it. And right now, yep, the counter pick for Rage genuinely seems to be mooning, because that bow just seems to be a point of pure struggle for him right now. Getting the KO. Possibly. Can he keep the edge guard up? No, he doesn't edge guard it.
Oh, he wastes his dodge, but he wasn't ready for it.
Oh my god, looking for it, trying to find it.
And there's the onstage recovery. Rage is going to taunt twice, and he's going to hold it the second time. Rage going back to the Scythe. Snipes is on his last stock. Both players on their last stock. Rage just a little bit more damage, but can even it up really quickly. You know, he does not like being a stock behind ever, and he only was for a little bit, but he's tired right now. Snipes
My brother's like, give me that.
Yeah.
I need that weapon right there.
Oh, overcommitted to the side sig. We know Moonin side sig is actually very reactable unless they hit it on you stacked. Rage right now already in a super damage lead, hitting the end light recovery, hitting the weapon throw at the bottom, missing the GC D-light though. So Swipe still has his stock. Rage is just going for anything he can, trying to like ledge camp, trying to corner guard, whatever he can do. Both players playing a neutral, and he's going to take him off the top with the grounded sword recovery like he did his second stage. Rage is 2-0 right now against Snipes.
Snipes is starting the game back on the Mirage. Okay, this should be very interesting. Back to the Mishima Dojo. So Rage is comfortable here, even though spare is a possibility. Yeah, it may not have worked that well last game, but with the momentum that Snipes is probably carrying from that last game, even though it was on a different legend, it could spell doom for you. We don't know. This is their tournament game now. Basically, they are on the very edge, but let's find out what happens as the game continues, because we can see that Snipes is playing very, very safe right now, trying not to get hit too much and trying to get as much chip damage as he can.
On both weapons right now, Rage is just fishing for these endlights. You know, Scythe and Sword of Endlight have similar hitboxes horizontally. I'd say Scythe is probably a little bit safer vertically though. Just, you know, does a little bit more damage, but Rage knows what to fish for. He knows how to play this neutral. You don't think neutral light spam will work, but if you know your opponent's movement, hitting the reverse D-light into Nair into reverse D-light, we love seeing that.
A quick little Scythe blender. Oh my god. Becoming an actual blender blade. Snipes getting solid damage there, pushing Rage back pretty far. Rage actually behind in damage for one. Now picking up the sword because he's like, oh no, we're not about to do this. I'm gonna bring you back to the first game. I'm gonna give you PTSD. And I'm gonna hit 1,000 end light. But can he do it? Can he actually manage to take him out?
Ooh, a beautiful spot dodge on Snipes, going to be avoiding that end light. You know, as soon as I say that, he hits him with another one. Rage going a little bit too deep right now. Snipes opting to play unarmed, but because of that gets knocked off the stage, able to gain stage control, but will he pick up a weapon? Rage going to weapon starve him, hitting him with a D-light Sair to punish his GC.
Snipes throwing
both players are last hit. Oh, barely not last hit. Snipes is actually last hit now. There's nothing more that he can take besides, you know, a weapon throw.
Yeah, maybe a soft side light here or there for really and truly. Yeah,
And
it's
oh my gosh,
Just
Jiro is
a
struggling to take
critical.
out Snipes is alive, missing the dare. That was his only option on the corner right there. So Snipes
my
is going to
word.
be able to get backstage control in any way, and Rage is going to take him out with the Sarah on the opposite side. Snipes right now only a single stock behind, but it's more of like a quarter of a stock. It's more of like a hit behind than anything. If he's able to hit though, Rage is going off with the Scythe right now, avoiding everything. That almost took him out. That was a crazy tech. GC underneath the platform, but because Mirage sidestick brings you up a little bit, you can land on the top platform. The exhausted recovery on Spear is going to take Rage out though. He almost clashed with that ground pound, probably could have survived, but he built up so much damage on Snipes right now, and he's just going to keep doing it with the end lights.
Nope, he's going right back to the Trident 2 special end light. When in doubt, light it out.
There we go. There we go. Spear really struggles against this.
With it. Oh my god, close it out. And there's the taunt.
There's the taunt. Keep in mind, this is...
That's a rage combo. That's a rage combo. KO into taunt. KO into taunt. Sorry, it's a rage combo. It's a true combo. His name is Rage. He's probably trying to make you do what his name says. Let's be real.
That's true. I mean, I would be, to be honest. If I was getting pieced up by Scythe like this, I'd be out. But I also play a weapon that's entirely countered by Scythe, so... You know,
I can understand the frustration.
But this is okay. Okay, I couldn't even say it. I wanted to say it earlier. That was Snipes' tournament stock right there. Rage is 3-0ing him. He had 2 stocks at the end there.
Yeah. He definitely played like really well there. You know, closing out at the end,